Afternoon all, it's Postbag. And because I'm not a great believer in delayed gratification, it's the big one first, and this is from amazon.co.uk. So this is a mini multifunction jump starter, car emergency start the car immediately even with flat batteries, bright lighting, 60 hours, detonation flash, blah blah blah, a 20th of the size of the old jump starter. Wow. And so inside this box there is a bag, and inside the bag there's all this stuff. Now this is branded INNORI, and this was sent to me by INNORI for review. So when they say a 20th of the size of a regular car jump starter, well, yeah, that's about right. Here's a regular lead acid car jump starter, and here's the little INNORI lithium battery pack. So what this is a power bank essentially. It's got lithium batteries inside it, and it has a range of input and output sockets, including 5-volt USB, 12 volts at 2.0 amps. There are markings on the plastic here, but they're quite hard to see. Now this one is the input, 12 volts to 20 volts at 1 amp. The USB is marked 5 volts at 2.1 amps. This is a bar graph scale to see how full the battery is. And then this one is an output of 19 volts at 4 amps. But what's unique about this power bank is that under this flap you have a very, very high current output. Now this is meant to be 12 volts at around 200 amps. Yep, that's right, 200 amps. And in the bag of bits that comes with it, where you get all these cables, one of them is this pair of large crocodile clips, and they're designed to attach to your car battery, and you can start your car. Now, of course, I was intrigued by this, and when I do the full review of this power bank, I will indeed attempt to start my car using these connectors. I'm going to put a completely dead battery in the car and see if it'll start with this. Now let's just have a look at this jump starter lead. Big croc clips, certainly think they could handle 200 amps. The cables look like they're silicon coated, and they are 10 AWG, so I don't suppose it says the current on here. No, just 10 AWG. Now there's a big sort of square box here. I could take this wrapping off when I do the review, because it'd be fairly easy to put a piece of heat shrink back on there. And then there's this connector. Now that says BAT in there, and that says it's an EC5, and it has plus and minus on it. And I was just comparing it with the XT60 connectors that you get on radio control battery packs. And this is, I think the 60 means 60 amps. And if you compare the sizes, you can see how, if this is 60 amps, this could well be 200 amps. They're really big. So let's switch this on, and we've got 4 of the 5 lights. And I just wanted to check the 5-volt output. So we're reading 5.14 volts, so that looks fine. Now it says don't attempt to start your car with this if it's reading any less than 3 of these lights. I don't think I'd want to attempt to start my car if it was reading any less than 5. In actual fact, it auto shuts off, as you can see. And then the 19 volts, which is actually over here, the 19 volt output is of course for laptops. And I do have an old XP laptop, which the power supply says 18.5, but it's near enough. And we can see whether this can power my old laptop. Now I've just poked my meter probes into these 200 amp outputs because I was interested in the battery voltage. I'm trying to guess how many, it's got to be lithium, but how many lithium cells are in here. And I'm getting 11.77 volts, so I'm now thinking 3. I was thinking 4, and that this would be about 14 volts. But what's 3 times 3.7? Nominally that would be 11.1. well charged, it is going to be a bit higher than that. So I'm thinking it's a 3-cell pack in there. Maybe it's even a radio-controlled model battery pack. Who knows? So here's the item on amazon.co.uk, and it is the INNORI 1200 mAh portable car jump starter, emergency, auto, and all the rest of that stuff. And it's £52.99, free delivery in the UK.